Welcome to Don't Quote Me. I'm your host, Sean Hughes. We've already lied because that actually is a show about quotes. On Team A, we have team captain Fiona Looney. Wearing a lot of makeup. I don't know why it's radio. I don't know if he understands the conceit. Al Porter. Team B, the delectable Andrew Maxwell. And you're not going to believe this, folks. We only have veteran Irish radio broadcaster Dave Fanning. And this year, because we got £20 more in the budget, euros, sorry, we have a fella to introduce things. It's Michael A. Fitzgerald. Right, let's get on with this. Let's start off. Right, Andrew and Dave, this is for you. Who said what? Which former politician or businessman revealed...
The real test for a dog food salesman is, will he eat his own product?
I know. Well, I mean, no, I don't. But I mean, hold on. You said politician and dog food salesman.
Yes.
There can only be one.
There can only be one.
There can only be one.
Hold
on. There can only be one, except for the fact that there is somebody else with the same name who's a very famous actor who was in the movie Deliverance. Burt Reynolds.
Yes, Albert Reynolds, former Taoiseach, dog food salesman, and the sexiest man to ever come out of Longford.
It is.
Fact.
Is Bert short for Albert?
Yeah.
It is now.
Didn't he take his wig off on television one time?
Albert?
Yeah, both. Didn't he just lift the toupee and nobody actually knew he was wearing a wig?
No, that was Dickie Rock.
That's right, yeah.
He sold sorry, I'm still stuck on. He sold dog food.
Yeah, he did.
Made
And by the way, it was
They
very
said
good
you
dog food.
know
I have a dog who takes Albert Reynolds' dog food.
Is that actually like
My dog
named
is called
after him?
Ollie, and it's Albert Reynolds' dog food. And Ollie is very intelligent and all, but he's a bit freaked out about the fact that the dog food's gone up in price lately by €3, which is about €21, by the way, in dog money.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Well, listen, guys, I'm going to give you the point. Well done, Dave and Andrew. So Fiona and Al.
Did he just say well done?
Well done, Dave.
Well done. Very good.
Put the prodigy on for Dave. Interested. Right, Fiona and Al, which top TV presenter said this?
When I go back to Ireland, there's a delight that someone they can claim as their own has made it on television. Aww. But there is a slight feeling of, does it have to be you?
Oh, we know who that is, don't we?
Yeah. That's the late Terry.
Sir Terry Wogan, yeah.
See, again, I love the way you said that with such confidence. No.
Oh! Well, now I really want to know who it is, because Terry Wogan was the only one who I was going to accept was an Irishman who could come home and we go, oh, you've done very well.
Zing, over to Andrew and Dave.
We also say Terry Wogan.
Oh, I forgot that it came over to us. I wasn't thinking.
2 points. You got that one right.
right.
No, it was actually Graham Norton.
Oh, Graham, who is many ways a younger Terry Wogan.
In fact,
Both
yeah.
of them fantastic broadcasters and wonderful men. Can we have a round of applause for Terry Wogan?
The late Terry Wogan was famous for his put-downs and quips. He famously said...
Heartful folk declared that I am very popular in hospitals. Why?
Is it because they're heavily medicated? Yeah.
What do you think he would have said?
Well, I think we're talking about... No, I can't do it. I was trying to do Terry Wogan, but now it's just like a weird cross between Roger Moore.
Right.
Terry Wogan.
Let's do a thing that we should do in every show. Michael, just give the answer.
Because the listeners are too weak to reach out and switch me off.
Right, so here's a question for Andrew and Dave. Which member of a top Irish rock band said...
You can learn a lot about women by dressing up in women's clothes.
Is it Twink?
I think it's our question.
Sorry.
Come on, man. I believe the answer to this is the top Irish rock band in question is none other than God's favourite rockers, U2. And the member of U2 that has dressed up as a lady the most would be...
On the cover of Octung Baby, I think he was... No, wait, he was naked. What am I saying?
Yeah, he was naked,
Dressed up as a lady. They dressed up as a lady for a video they did once that
Have
we
you
never
never
saw.
seen a
Yeah.
woman naked before?
No, I've never seen the video before. I'm just making the point that one of the members of U2 was on the cover of one of the U2 albums showing his member, and that was Adam Clayton. Apart from that, I don't know about the other three, but I would guess we're talking here about somebody dressing up as a lady, which could be a video they made which we never saw for a song I can't remember. Maybe it was one of those songs I can't remember.
Who are we saying? The point is, who are we saying?
Oh, which one?
It's not Bono. Who's
Adam Clayton? No.
You're absolutely right.
Adam Clayton. There you are.
Well, Andrew got that. Well done, Andrew.
Dave, I thought you'd get that, where it was actually for they all dressed in drag for the video for one, but then the video was pulled.
Dave, do you remember the famous Dave Fanning U2 interview that they did naked?
When they did have their members. I have photos. Now, if anybody wants to buy them...
All got photos, Dave.
See these photos? Yes, it was one of the things where we always did an interview, and I don't know, the lead singer just said,
honestly,
let's do something
because I never knew. Honestly, were you all naked?
Yes.
Jonas asking
Yes.
you, of the four members of the band, who's a grower and who's a shower? In my mind, Bono, very small, but the more people pay attention to him, it gets bigger and bigger.
I think.
Right, let's get on with the quiz. Al and Fiona, can you identify the following lyric?
Look out my window, and what do I see? A crack in the sky and a hand reaching down to me. All the nightmares came today, and it looks as though they're here to stay.
Ooh, it rhymes.
You want to hear that about 6:30 in the evening, don't you? Sound familiar to you?
Bzzz.
No,
Dave,
no,
wait.
Dave, you would know, you big disc jockey.
Dave
What do you
is
like?
60 and he pretended there was a buzzer.
Fair
Dave,
enough.
are you 60?
I am.
What are you on the inside?
On the inside, I'm
Dead. He's been working for RT for 30 years.
I love that.
Will kill you.
You know, 'cause Dave,
No, we're going to try. We're going to try. It sounds pretty heavy. It might be a man, he's miserable. He doesn't care. He gets all upset about everything. And, oh, God, it sounds like I'm describing disintegrating. But, Morrissey.
No, Dave.
No, that would be David Bowie, Oh You Pretty Thing.
Absolutely.
Things.
No.
Pretty things.
Dave, because you're the expert, you know now, weirdly enough, he didn't actually have a hit with it. Which singer did?
Oh You Pretty Thing. Would it, Jeepers. Was it Herman's? No?
Burt Reynolds.
Hermits, really?
Dave, you're letting yourself down.
Oh You
We thought
Pretty
you were
Things.
the
Hold on a
rock
second.
expert.
Peter Noon?
Yes, indeed, my friend.
What is?
Right.
Who is Peter Noon?
Herman! He's Herman from Herman's Hermits!
But who's Herman's? They sound like a law firm from New York. Hello, everybody. Herman's.
No, Herman's Hermits were into something good. Anybody know? Yeah, very good. See.
Listen, that's the end of round one, and Dave and Andrew, you're 3 points ahead.
Come on, Sean, our friend.
Obviously, again, the audience has 1 point.
Well, I like them as an audience.
They're lovely.
They're good. They're really
over-enthusiastic.
You're doing a great job here.
I hope so.
Don't really care what the rules are, do you? As long as you're indoors. How Irish is that?
Let's start round two then, Dave and Andrew. This is called Foot and Mouth. In the 1960s, Danish scientists, after 12 years' work, unveiled the pomato, claiming...
Combining the taste of the tomato with the nourishing power of the potato, the pomato will end world hunger.
Okay.
Can I just say that was beautifully read?
Thank you, sir.
Very
So
moving.
what was the problem with the tomato?
What was the fundamental problem with this new superfood?
You couldn't wear it on your nose.
That's true.
It made terrible soup. Its chips were runnier than... Well, both of them are descendants of originally the deadly nightshade group of plants, which were both poisonous, and the poison out of the tomato and the potato was obviously bred out of the two of them. But maybe when they put the two crops together, it reignited some dormant genes. Is that it?
You're absolutely right. Well, you
Oh, really?
said it so much more eloquently. The answer is it was poisonous, so well done.
Very good. Glad you came out now.
Well, that's all right.
Oh, man. It's true. Because the tomatoes from the North America, and the first white man to ever actually eat one was Benjamin Franklin. And
It wasn't Michael.
no, he wasn't.
No.
And the Native Americans have been eating them for obviously thousands of years, but because they were part of the deadly nightshade family, we in the West, we only had them as decorative plants for hundreds of
I
years.
don't know what you're talking about.
Anyway, here's your question. Again, who excused himself after unsporting behaviour with the words,
This is my career. I got children to raise. And he keeps butting me. I got to retaliate.
It's Tyson, is it?
yeah, you're well done.
You know, it was when he bit Evander Holyfield's ear.
Absolutely right.
Yeah, and that was his excuse.
Wow.
That was,
Yeah.
I'm a fight fan.
I'm giving. See, you got that point there. See, Dave, if you shut up.
Actually, I tell you what, I didn't even hear the question. What did he say?
No, listen. Time is moving on. We don't need to go back into it. Let's go on to the next one. Alan Fiona.
Yes.
Who was Russian President Vladimir Putin talking about when he recently recommended
He's someone who should get the Nobel Peace Prize.
Fiona?
Yeah, I did, but I can't remember. But yeah.
That's
I like Putin because he's kind of. I do like him. I enjoy him. He's kind of a despot, isn't he? He's a bit of a
Yeah.
tyrant, you know. Who would he say about?
It was really recent, and it's somebody horrible and desperate and unpopular and bad.
I know.
Idi Amin or something.
That's given it
Do you
to
know?
me.
Do you not
That's
know?
given it to me.
We don't know.
Buzz.
Yeah, buzz. Step ladder.
Sepp Blatter.
Yeah, you're
You're
right.
all mates.
Absolutely, yeah.
You're all mates.
You're in the lead now.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
I'm so surprised, Fiona, with your knowledge of football that you didn't get that.
I did get it. I just fed it to them.
That was an assist. We got the goal.
My auntie had an assist, and she had to go get it removed.
And that was the end of round 2. Round 3 is words fail me, the excuses and explanation, and a hint, they're all American celebrities. Which star excused some deeply bizarre behaviour with the equally bizarre defence?
Why would I put a scarf over the baby's face if I was trying to throw him off the balcony?
Steady, easy.
Come on, do you want to say it, Fiona?
You say it. You say it.
It's Michael.
Jackson.
I like the teamwork.
Yeah, it's good.
Are you coming back? You're
We'll
coming
even
back?
name the baby. We'll even name the baby. It was Blanket,
It was
wasn't
Little Blanket?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Little Blanket.
What,
Yeah.
the baby's name was Little Blanket?
Baby's name was
Yeah.
Will.
Put a blanket over the little baby.
Yes.
It was the kind of mess.
He kind of dangled him like it was the Lion King, you know, like and just hung him out for the paparazzis. Yeah.
So
Michael Jackson, who's kind of the centre of a bit of a controversy at the moment because they cast a
Yeah.
white actor as him, and everybody's a bit annoyed about that.
Yeah, but it's the later years when, he was white.
I mean, what a good year for Michael that's his controversy.
Right, Andrew and David, here's your question. After she was arrested in a Beverly Hills boutique, which actress protested?
A method actor's not legally allowed to steal?
Oh,
Before you put your foot in it, because there might have been more than one, there's a very famous one. Is that the one we're talking about, do you think?
way back in the day.
Yeah.
She was really
Yeah.
nice, man.
Winona Ryder?
Winona Ryder.
Absolutely right, fellas.
No.
Another one.
Really? Winona Ryder?
You were 4.
Right, bonus point.
That's why it completely shafted her career. She was caught red-handed just stealing stuff.
I know, she's been in a few movies since.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I knew she stole, but the method actor.
Yeah.
For a bonus point for everyone, how many hours of community service did you think Winona did for a crime?
250.
32.
40.
I would guess 17.
I'm giving nothing to anyone. 480.
Oh,
Wow.
Surely on the
That's a
nearest
bit
one
harsh.
to it.
You are, Andrew, but you're still way off.
Yeah.
You know who I would love to shoplift? Saoirse Ronan. Because she's so good. She's so nice. She's very vanilla.
You want to shoplift her or with her?
No, I want her to shoplift.
Oh.
Just to kind of enjoy her a bit more, you know? Because the reason why Saoirse Ronan isn't a national treasure, and she's a bit of a national hero, we're very proud of her, but she's not a national treasure because she hasn't got that Irish bit of crack in her. You know what I mean? Saoirse's fabulous at what she does, but where's the crack? Like, if you walk into an Irish sitting room, she is one of the 3 walls that is not the feature wall. Like, she's a bit beige, you know? I mean, like, Saoirse needs to... If I read in the paper tomorrow, Saoirse Ronan slapped Meryl Streep in the face. As fantastic as Meryl Streep is, I would go, brilliant. Yeah. I'm delighted for Saoirse.
Next question, Fiona now. Lots of people said they'd seen her do it, but which pop singer once claimed that she never took a particular drug because...
I make too much money to ever smoke crack.
Oh, God, could be Saoirse Ronan. I make too much money to smoke.
To ever smoke.
To ever smoke.
And lots of people said they saw her doing it. It's not
Do you
Miley.
reckon?
Did
No.
Miley smoke crack?
I think we're going... Are we going slightly historical on this?
Well, no,
I think it could be famous ballad singer.
Yeah.
Christy Moore.
No.
Christy Moore, the crackhead.
In my opinion...
He loved the crack was 90 in the Isle of Man. The clues were there.
Related...
Liston Barner was known for its crack.
Related to Dionne Warwick?
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Is it Ms. Whitney Houston?
Good man yourself.
Hey.
It's creeping back up, guys. Right, what excuse did bad girl Lindsay Lohan give to the police officers who found cocaine in her jeans after pulling her over while driving?
I'm sorry I'm naked and my jeans are in the boot, officer. Dave? Cocaine in jeans? What's your excuse?
This is quite a tough one, so if you paraphrase it, I'll give it to you.
What's her excuse? These aren't my jeans.
So
Can I ask? Hold on. Sorry. I want to help. I want to help.
Well, let me ask everyone. If you were caught, if the cops pulled you over and you had, cocaine in your jeans, what would you say to the cops?
Al doesn't wear jeans.
On his own time.
I'd say Louis Copeland, and when I just drive off.
What would you say?
I would say this is not my car,
But they can quickly check that out.
but it wouldn't be my car because I don't have a car.
So you've robbed the car already.
Yeah, okay. I see what
Quite a
you're
big
doing
night
there.
for you,
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
Right, so Dave?
I would say I'm auditioning for a role in Miami Vice, and this is part of what I have to do. Would that convince you, officer?
No, I think that's the best answer so far.
Wow.
But up against pretty poor competition, to be
The
fair.
is kind of stealing cars. Al has no idea what drugs are. Andrew? Yeah, exactly. Or Jean, says the 8th member of the panel. Andrew, what would you say? I think it's actually happened to you, hasn't it?
I'd like to speak to my lawyer, please.
Right.
Hyman and Hyman here. You looking for Paul Noon? Is it Andrew Maxwell again?
You won't believe
Oh, ball, it's happened again. Somebody's put me into their jeans and given me this stolen car.
Andrew, say nothing. Tell him the Sinead O'Connor and I'll come right over.
Weirdly, Andrew, you nearly got it right. What she actually said was, these aren't my jeans, I just borrowed them.
Boom. That was what I said.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'll give you half a point for that. So it's, you did actually, this is quite good actually. So, as we go into the final round, scores are Fiona and Al, 6, Dave and Andrew, 6.5. So let's have the final round, and this is open to all. So let's see who gets this. Actually, this is from Larry Gogan's Just a Minute quiz, where people ring in and give stupid answers. With what town in Britain is Shakespeare most associated? What do you think they said?
Blackpool.
So why would you think they'd say Blackpool?
Because it's wrong.
Yeah, but it's so arbitrary, though.
Hold on, let me explain it. Look, there was one of the questions on Larry's programme.
Windsor.
Name a town in Ireland with a part of the body in it, and your man says Kilcock, and he says, I had a tie, but I'll give it to you. That kind of thing. Now, what famous star was followed by Travellers?
I will give
They
you...
don't live here anymore, so they know it anyway. Name a bird with a long neck, Naomi Campbell. You see, it's that kind of answer I'm talking about.
We won't stop now. I better do these really quickly.
As
What's
happy
out
as
in Britain is Shakespeare most associated?
Windsor, Canterbury.
Oh, you're just going to name everybody. It was Hamlet, okay? Hamlet. That was the answer.
Right.
Right, from Larry's show again. Go for it, fella.
Which fairy tale character said, "All the better to see you with, my dear"?
Oh, the fox, the wolf from Little Red Riding Hood.
Yeah, you're not quite getting the idea. It's like stupid people gave stupid answers.
Oh, we give the stupid
I
answers.
see.
Like that is the real answer. What sort of quiz did you think this was? It's the fox. It's the big bad wolf.
I love that I was straight in with "it's the fox."
Which is a pretty stupid answer, so do we get points for that?
That is a
That
stupid
is a
answer.
stupid answer, yeah. It's pretty good.
Red Riding Hood would be nowhere near as terrifying a story if there's a little fox in the bed, just rooting around bins and running away. Rumpelstiltskin.
It was Bruce Forsyth. That was the answer.
That was the answer.
Oh, nice to see you. Nice. Okay, yeah.
And then she
How
came
you
in.
do, my dear? You know,
Yeah,
do all
yeah.
that.
Oh, I like that. No, you're right, Sean. Fair play to you now.
Thank you. The fox. 3 questions left, and it's even Stevens. Right. Here's another one. Where's the Taj Mahal?
Crumlin. Opposite the dental hospital.
Not bad.
Yeah. Opposite the dental hospital, that's it.
That's
yeah.
not the answer.
Oh, damn.
It's Nassau Street.
Hey.
Oh,
Whatever.
that made more sense.
I love the fact on the card it says for me, Sean, the correct answer is India.
There you go.
2 questions left. From Larry's show again. He asked, what is the international distress signal?
Well,
SAS.
Fire.
No.
Help.
Yes!
Oh.
Oh, the pressure's
good.
on you now, Dave.
very good.
Right.
I wasn't even trying to answer the question. I was trying to get out of the panel show.
I love your answer, Fiona. Just like, fire? People in the audience are going, is there? Now, this is the last question, right? Finish the quotation as happy as...
A pig in shite.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
As happy as your man says, a pig in shite, Larry. Well, you said Larry, so I'll give it to you. That's what he said.
Right.
A strong finisher.
Right.
He is absolutely rinsing it.
So, right, at the end of the show, the scores are Fiona and Al, 62. Dave and Andrew, 61. Unlucky, guys. Unlucky. Audience, 78. Again, don't do that. Michael, 92.
That's my age.
No, the audience won. I'm just saying Michael's 92.
Yes.
Thank you so much for listening to Don't Quote Me. I've been Sean Hughes. Thanks very much to Al Porter. Fiona Looney. Fire. Andrew Maxwell. And as you'll be known from now on, Dave Angry Fanning.
But you can see him. Sorry, but you can see him.
You've been listening to Don't Quote Me. Tune in next week. Thanks for listening.